Welcome to another episode of Real Estate with Jennifer and Marcia. I'm Marcia Valenzuela, broker of the Valenzuela Real Estate Group.
Hi, and I'm Jennifer Arganeras with NuWorld Title.
So today we're going to talk about how to become a top producer for free. Yes, it is possible to do it for free and become a top producer and make lots of money. So first we're going to talk about the tech stuff, and then we're going to talk about how to get leads for free. So you want to listen until the end to get all of the information. So no need to spend a lot of money. Sometimes, Jennifer, there's realtors that will tell me, like, I spent $400 on my picture and then another like $200 on my business cards, and there's no need to do all of that.
Everybody's always saying, oh, but I have no leads, but you do. They're in your phone. So how do you get the people's contacts from your phone into like an Excel sheet with SA contacts? And it is free. Meaning you go in there, you download the app, and then just follow the directions, and it's gonna download all your contacts, and guess what? It's gonna put it in an Excel spreadsheet. With that Excel spreadsheet, you can either import it into a CRM or whatever, or you can just use it straight off the Excel sheet, which, by the way, is also free.
Exactly. No, that's amazing, because what I was thinking of when you told me about this was, if I can get everybody's email, I put the email in their contacts, or they're already there. You already have it under emails in your contacts. SA contacts will put it all in one column. So I can do a mass email to everybody at once.
Yes, and so obviously this is what happens. I know most of us, including myself, you might not have everybody's emails saved, but grant for sure you're gonna have some. I know because I've done this with a couple of realtors, and you will have it. But if you don't have it, that's okay. It's an excuse for you to call them. At the end of the day, the contacts in your phone, they're not freezing cold contacts. At some point you met this person, either they're an acquaintance, a friend. They know you at some point, because why would you save them in your phone if you didn't know them? So these are what I like to call warm leads, because at least they know you and they're a little bit easier to call. So I know a lot of people are scared of the phone and they don't want to call people, but at the end of the day, real estate is about calling people, being social, and having conversations. So go ahead right now, get on your phone, well, not right now, after this episode, get on your phone, download all your contacts. I guarantee that you have probably more than 100 in there. And that's a good way to get started, especially if you just started off in real estate.
Yeah, so SA contacts, you want to download that and start organizing your contacts now. And when you call them, get their email address. So that way you can now do mass emails every month if you want to. So that's free. Another thing, HubSpot. HubSpot is a CRM that is completely free. They have upgrades, of course, but they have like a really good foundation for you to start with, because I think there's no limit on how many contacts you can put in HubSpot.
There's no limit.
Which all the other ones that I know of have limits. So look into HubSpot.
Right. Well, the good thing about HubSpot is it's not really geared. It's geared for sales, which real estate is sales. But you can tweak it and make your own properties and do whatever you want in there. And it has for drip campaigns, and you can save a couple of templates if you're going to use the same thing. And you can actually do what they call sequences, which is put them on a drip, which is important because at the end of the day in real estate, you want to be in people's faces. You want to be, hey, I'm a realtor. You know, like how we say, no secret agents here.
Yeah, and as long as like they're getting something from you, but it's automized. Like you're not the one actually doing all the work and sending the mass emails. You get a free drip campaign with them. Drip campaign means these people in HubSpot are now going to get an email from me. I write the email, I make it pretty, whatever, and they're going to get that email from me in a day, in a week, in a month, however long you want. And then they're going to get another one a month later, and then they're going to get another one, however long, period of time you decide. But that's the beauty of HubSpot, is that they keep getting something from you, automized, you don't do it, and it's free.
And it's surprising to me how many realtors don't have a CRM. Like, I can't live without my CRM. You have to have some kind of CRM, and you don't have to be fancy. I mean, your CRM can be an Excel sheet,
which is free.
I mean, but I know some local boards whatever local board you're in, find out, because sometimes they offer a free CRM as well. So also check with your local boards, because they might have a free CRM.
Yes. Yeah. You really want to look into a CRM, and you don't have to spend money. And like Jennifer said, if you want to start off slow, Excel sheet. Yes. Excel sheet. Imagine the realtors who were top producers 20 years ago. They didn't have all these fancy apps or anything. Or
automation. Automation didn't really exist back then.
They probably used a notebook and kept like their list of contacts in a notebook, and they were making six figures back then. Yeah. So it's doable.
And going back, I know you mentioned pictures. So I know everybody wants fancy pictures, but if you're just starting in real estate, you know, we have phones. Our phones are amazing, and you can actually have programs that take out the background of the thing, and so you can use the filters. Filters.
You have to use the filters.
You know, so you don't need a professional picture. In the beginning, you can use a picture, you can tweak it and edit it with free apps that exist, or use a filter, and then you can even remove the background, and you can even use that as your picture for your marketing stuff.
Yeah, and totally free. So some really good editing programs or apps that are free. InShot is a really good one. I've used that one for years for free. I haven't even upgraded. Then another great one, which I think might be even better than InShot in some ways, is CapCut. CapCut. CapCut is amazing.
I'm going to try that one out, actually.
Yeah. Canva. Canva.com.
Canva, okay, I love Canva. Yeah. If you're a realtor and you're not on Canva,
you have to have
you're
Canva.
Missing out, and it's free. That's the beauty of it. I mean, obviously they do all these things might have upgraded version that you can pay like a nominal fee, but you know what? You're just starting out, or you don't have to pay for that. Canva does wonders. That's another app that I can't live without. You can do it on your desktop, you can do it from your phone, you can do it from anywhere.
Yeah. I just recently upgraded Canva, but it's only like $12 a month or something.
Yeah, like I have it. Yeah, and I think if you pay yearly, it comes out to like $100 or something, or not even. So it's totally worth it.
Yeah.
And it does have some features, but honestly, the free version is amazing.
Yeah, I've used the free version. Again, for years, I used the free version. And you can like you say, get a picture and make it so beautiful. Just play around with it a lot. Spend a couple hours playing around with it, but then you'll know what to do. And I'm sure they have videos on YouTube as well. That's another option. YouTube is amazing for learning about new apps, CRMs, and YouTube is free.
No, YouTube is like a university. It's so crazy, all the things that you can learn on YouTube.
Yeah, like this show.
Like this. Okay.
So another one is electronic business cards for free.
Free.
So one good one that our realtors use is called hihello.me. Hihello.me, totally free, and they come out so pretty. So the e-business cards.
And you don't even have to carry business cards with you, which means if you have your phone, which everybody always has their phone, you always have your business card. It's so crazy how I go to places and you ask people for a business card and they're like, oh, I don't have any on me. And my first reaction is, how are you a realtor without a business card? Like, you cannot go anywhere without a business card. I mean, for God's sakes, everyone is a prospect, even the Uber driver.
Yeah, you know, and at least have the e-business card so the person can get your
information. Can definitely scan it. Like, don't get me wrong. I used to sometimes, I always used to have business cards on me, but now since I have an electronic business card, I still have business cards on me, but there's sometimes that I go out and I switch purses and I might not have business cards in there, but I still have it on my phone. And you'd be surprised, you do meet leads and prospects while you're out, because, you know, you should be talking to everyone.
Yes, a little tip that I do, talking about switching purses, I get my business cards and I put like 10 of them in every purse that I have. In every single purse. So
I used to do that. But now since I have it on my phone, I don't really need it.
Yeah, you don't need it. Another good one is, so social media, obviously use it for, you know, there's so many ways to use it. But one of the things that I wanted to mention is floridarealtors.com, which you become a member of when you become a member of your local association. They have infographics that you can just download and put on social media for free.
So there you have free content.
Yeah, free content.
And if you missed our last episode, posting is not marketing, go see that episode and we'll elaborate.
Yeah, exactly.
But everybody's like, oh, but I have nothing to post. I have nothing to email. infographics. You don't
Infographic.
have to sit there and make up your own infographic. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's already done for you. Use the tools that you already have for free.
Yeah, and your local association might also have something that you can download. So for example, the Miami Association has information like flyers on like why to buy in Miami, why Miami is amazing, why Broward is amazing, why West Palm Beach is amazing. They have all those flyers that you can just download for free and put them on your social media.
Right.
So they're flyers and you can use that.
Speaking of flyers and content marketing, developments. So in Florida, there's a lot of pre-construction going on, a lot of condos. Well, guess what? These people give you unbranded marketing material for free that you can use. And it's really like fancy stuff, like videos. So you don't even have to do a video and edit it. You can just download the videos, posters, flyers, pictures, everything and information about the project. So all of a sudden now you're the expert of this project.
Yeah.
You can use it for posting on your social media. You can use it for email marketing. If you want to go ahead and send that via text to people, you can, but it's all there done for you and it's free.
Yeah.
So use it.
All you have to do is like Google pre-construction in Brickell, and you can get the list of all of those developers and call them and say, hey, can you send me your videos and say unbranded, like
unbranded marketing materials to advertise, and they'll send it to you gladly because they want you to advertise their development.
And unbranded just means that it doesn't have their name and their logo on it.
It does. It will have the development's logo, but it won't have like any other real estate logo, but it will show the logo of the development.
Yeah,
but
sometimes
I think
they do have things that don't have anything.
Oh, okay.
So just make sure, ask for
she would
those.
know more.
But the important thing is to not mention the name of the developer, because then the people can go directly
straight over there,
and then you
might lose a
out.
client.
Yeah. The other thing you can do is use OK to advertise in the MLS. So you actually do an MLS search, and then under additional fields, you can click on OK to advertise, and it'll give you all of the homes, all of the properties that meet your criteria that the listing agent has already said it's okay for you to advertise.
Do not advertise anything that is not okay to advertise.
Right.
Because you could get in trouble.
Right, exactly. So you have marketing material right then and there. You can do email blasts as part of your drip campaigns with these properties. You can send it like Jennifer's saying, email, text, WhatsApp it,
social media
about it, put it on your social media, and it takes you 5 minutes to do OK to advertise. It's so easy and super free. The other thing is ChatGPT.
I'm sure everybody's heard about ChatGPT.
So our realtors are using it a lot for translating. So they either their strength is either Spanish or English, and they want to put a social media post out in both languages. So it's so much better. We were talking. It's so much better than Google Translate.
I use it to go from English to Spanish, and you can actually prompt it. So if you don't want it to sound too, because sometimes it does use some, like when I translate it to Spanish, I'll use like these fancy Spanish words. I'm like, what does that even mean? Mm-hmm. So I prompt it, okay, but put in a simpler form, and they'll send it to you in a simpler form. But ChatGPT is free. So you don't have content to post, you don't know what to post, you don't know what tips, whatever, you just put it in there and it's going to give you ideas. Then if you want to tweak it for it to sound like you can, but ChatGPT is amazing.
Yeah, so translating is amazing. Also using it, like you say, like give me real estate tips to put on my Instagram. Give me 10 real estate tips, and there you have 10 days of different tips. So ChatGPT is amazing. So free, so download that app. Another one, sometimes the associations will give you certain tools. We've already talked a lot about that. So one of the tools, again, Miami Association provides is InmoViewer, and it's completely free if you're a member. And InmoViewer will take the pictures of your listings and they'll create a video with music. It's so amazing and totally free.
The technology nowadays is crazy. Because back in the day when I first started in real estate a long time ago, we didn't have any of this stuff. Like we literally had to do it organically from scratch. And imagine that takes longer. Yeah. So check with your board. The board, I know that Miami Real Estate Board offers a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Check with your local board. A lot of local boards, they do offer a lot of free stuff. And I've noticed that people don't use it. And technically you're paying for it with your membership.
Right.
So maybe it's not so much free, but it's already there. If you're not taking advantage of it, then you're missing out.
Yeah, look at the tools that your local association provides. Another free one, Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace is amazing for putting up properties, to advertise properties or your own listings and put them up there.
Yes. Speaking of Facebook groups. You can lead generate in Facebook groups, and I know people that live off leads from Facebook groups.
Yeah.
So join the groups. But remember, when you join these groups, you have to be active in the group. Because if not, nobody's going to know you exist. So you kind of have to be active, posting stuff, answering questions, but use it. I mean, it's free, so why not, right?
Yeah.
Another way to lead generate would be...
So let's get into the lead generation.
Okay, since we're already there with the Facebook.
Since we're already there. So these are all free ideas, amazing ways to capture leads. Number one, Jennifer and I are so adamant about this. Use the people that are in your phone. You already have them there. They're your sphere of influence, your friends, your family, and just people that have touched you in some way. And just call them, text them, WhatsApp them. This is completely free. And you will get business out of this. You will get leads because you tell them, if you know of anybody that wants to buy, rent, or sell. So they're like, oh, my sister's cousin's parent wants to, and there you get a lead. But
you'd be surprised what picking up the phone can do.
Yes.
It's crazy.
We've seen it with realtors that we've guided, and we're like, okay, call
right now.
Yeah.
And they call and boom, lead.
A lead with their first phone call.
Yeah, because not that many people are calling, just saying.
Yeah.
So don't be that realtor, call.
Yeah, you have to get over that fear of rejection.
I always tell people, if you want to get comfortable, I mean, your phone, people know you. Yeah. Start off with people who kind of know you, practice, warm up, and then keep it going. Trust me, you're calling people that know you. I mean, it's better than calling a cold lead of a stranger that you don't know if they're clicking on you and 5 other realtors and 5 other realtors are calling them. Your chances are not that high versus you calling people that you know. And if you're starting off as a realtor, you have time on your hands. So why not spend it wisely and just call people? Set yourself smaller goals, 5 at a time, 10 at a time, whatever, but call.
There's a marketing concept that all businesses use, and it's so much harder to get a new customer than to just follow up with an old customer who already knows you, who already has bought from you or used your services, and just call them up and try to get business from them and their sphere of influence. It's so much easier than getting a new customer.
And that's free leads, guys. Free leads. Another way to get free leads would be your community events. You can join, you can go to zoning meetings. You can join
networking
events. Networking events, believe it or not, are a great place to meet people. Especially, I'm not from here. I just moved to Florida. I don't know anybody. My sphere of influence is not here. Okay, so get out there.
Yeah.
Go. Get out of your house. Go to attorneys have networking events, hospitals. There's charity. I went the other day to a St. Jude event. You know what I mean? Politician events. They have some for free. Get to know your community. Visit business owners, restaurants in your community, cafeterias, dry cleaning. All these are free leads.
Yeah.
Be the superstar of your neighborhood.
And another app that is free and easy to use to find out about events is Eventbrite.
Oh my God, yes. Or Meetup. There's Meetup too.
Meetup also?
Yes, but
I've
used Meetup, but honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I like Eventbrite too. But yes, it's funny because when I go to other cities that I'm not familiar with and I have time and I want to go to an event, that's what I do. I go on Eventbrite and it does your location and it'll tell you what's going on where you're at.
Oh, that's really good.
Yes,
So,
Eventbrite is amazing.
yeah, Eventbrite is another good one. And also join churches, join gyms, go to the same Starbucks at the same time every day and get to know the people that are there at the same time every day also.
Your school, if you have kids, listen, kids are amazing. For that,
generating.
it is, because I remember when my son was young, I would get most of my business came from his school. When I used to do mortgages, they used to call me the mortgage girl, because I would pretty much, if anyone had a question about financing, mortgage, whatever, I was the one that they went to, because everybody knew that's what I did. PTA.
Yeah, join the PTA, pass by and say hi to all the teachers, give them little gifts. That's not free though, but birthday parties is another great way to get to know parents.
Yes.
Parents are, let me tell you, kids are a great lead generation, but they're not free, but you have them anyways. So
yeah, kids are definitely not free. But yes, birthday parties are a great way to get in touch with people. Plus, you see other parents that you don't know, and that you get to meet new parents. And chances are, if they have a growing family, they might need a new house.
Yeah. Join some type of group, like if you have a hobby, you like running, or you like wine, or whatever it is, you like dancing, salsa dancing, join.
Salsa dancing actually is a great way to meet people.
Yeah.
Like salsa classes. I have a few people that have done that, salsa classes. Anything, I mean, honestly, everybody around you is a prospect, because everybody either needs to rent or own at some point. It's just getting out there and being social.
Exactly.
Because it's free.
It's free. The other thing you can do for free is to get Zoom and to have actual Zooms with people in your phone. So you can do like, hey, I'm just like Friday, one Friday every month, we're just gonna have like a girl talk Friday, invite a friend. And so there you guys all talk about what you do. And so people will know that you do real estate and you're having fun with it. So
that's actually a really good idea.
Remember, they were super popular during COVID.
Yes, everybody's doing Zoom happy hours.
Zoom happy hours. Or you can have real happy hours, but that costs. But to have a free event you can host in your house is a potluck. Just have everybody bring something. It's completely free, and you tell them, bring a friend. So that way your sphere of influence starts growing. And then the next time, tell everybody there, now you bring a friend. And everybody brings a new friend every time. In 6 months, you're gonna know 100 new people. You'll have 100 new friends.
Yeah, we used to do that, but wine night, same thing.
Wine night, bring your own wine kind of thing. You were talking about boot camps.
Boot camps. Okay, so you have hobbies. Most people have hobbies. If you have hobbies, then use that hobby to escalate your business. If you're into working out, then host a boot camp. If you're into sewing, let's say, do like a little sewing get together. Book clubs, people. Bible studies. I mean, all these places. If you're in a motorcycle group, there's motorcycle groups. Motorcycle groups are a great way. Fishing clubs, if you're into fishing.
You were talking about like walking with the strollers if you have babies. And
yes, if you have babies, you know, the moms get together, play dates at the park. I mean, there's many things that you can do. Again, I know, leverage your children.
Yeah. Leverage your children. Use them. So yeah, that's a great one for free. And I always say, okay, next time let's invite other people. And so that way the sphere of influence isn't just for people. It starts to grow and grow, and more people know that you're a realtor. They start loving you because you create these relationships and you're an amazing person. Like, who does not want to know you? And so that's how you start to get leads and more leads. So the bonus one, the one at the end, do open houses for other realtors. You don't even have to have the listing. So
yes, there's a lot of realtors that don't mind either sharing the open house with somebody or having somebody work the open house for them. You can even check in your own brokerage. Your own brokerage might have a system or something. I know you guys do have a system for, okay, who wants to work an open house this weekend? You know, open houses are a great place to get prospects. You'd be surprised. I was surprised how many people will go to open houses without their realtors, or people just drive by and maybe they weren't looking or are not working with a realtor, and boom, there you have a prospect. I remember one of the houses that I bought many years ago, I wasn't even looking. We were driving by, going to a birthday party, and we stopped to look at the house. I fell in love with the house. I ended up buying the house.
Yeah.
So open houses are amazing. And not only that, you're practicing and improving your craft.
Right. And so the way to do it is you contact the listing agent and you tell them, hey, I have free time this Sunday. I want to go ahead and do an open house for you. I'll do it for free. If someone comes in with a realtor, I'll give you that realtor's information. If they come without a realtor, I'll go ahead and represent the buyer side at that point.
And here's a bonus. Go door knocking before the open house. Because sometimes there's a lot of times that people that live in that neighborhood either have a friend or family member that wants to move into that neighborhood. So you might want to tell them, hey, I'm doing an open house. You're more than welcome to come see it. So that's another way. And guess what? It's free.
Mandatory. And create the flyer in Canva.
For free.
For free. And that's what you pass out. Your brokerage might have like free marketing, so you can use that. But if not, you can go onto Canva, use one of their flyer templates. Like
you don't even have to be creative.
I'm no Martha Stewart.
It's done for you. You don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Right.
You just got to get the information out there.
Yes. Exactly.
Trust me, once you start playing with Canva, it's crazy. You get better. All of a sudden, you're like a digital creator.
Yeah. You're like a mastermind, and you never knew it. So these are, how many free things did we talk about today?
A
million.
Yes.
A million things. So no excuses. You can do it. You can do this, even if you're not tech savvy. Believe me, this is super easy. All of the things that we mentioned today, it's super, super easy to use and for free. So go ahead and be a top
And you don't have to spend thousands of dollars trying to generate leads, because I hear that all the time.
Yeah.
So don't
literally thousands.
I wouldn't even bother with that. They're cold leads. I would just go the free route.
Right. So hope you enjoyed the show. Please subscribe and like. And like Jennifer said, we have lots of other episodes. You'll see one here. So watch this episode so that you can learn more about social media. Take care, guys.
Bye.